Imagine a long day, hiking, travel, classes, work. It's hot, maybe raining, your hands are sweaty or in gloves. Maps and music are always on. Most budget phones start to die here. The OPPO A6 is built for this kind of chaos. It's a super budget phone that doesn't chase specs. It just does things other phones at this price usually can't. Let's talk about it. So the main question is, why the OPPO A6 exists? Most budget phones are designed to look good on the box. Shiny back, big 5000 mAh battery, some camera numbers and maybe a high refresh rate. They're fine as long as your day is short and easy. But if you use navigation for hours, work outdoors, wear gloves, or just need your phone to survive past 5 p.m, those nice on paper phones start to fall apart. The OPPO A6 is for the other type of user: riders, students, field workers, travelers, anyone who cares more about reliability than flexing specs. It's not chasing flagship vibes, it's built to do something much more useful. Be the phone that just keeps working. Quick note before we go on, the OPPO A6 comes in two main versions: a more affordable 4G A6 and a 5G A6 with extra power and smarter connectivity. Design, durability, screen, and big batteries are very similar. The 5G version adds MediaTek Dimensity 6300 5G, around 10% performance bump, a larger vapor chamber, cooler in long gaming and hot weather, AI Link Boost 3.0, better networks in weak or crowded areas, AI Game Boost 2.0, smoother, more efficient gaming, up to 8GB and 256GB of UFC UFS 2.2, and long-term fluency tuned for up to 60 months. So the simple way to see it: OPPO A6 4G, most budget-friendly, same durability plus big battery idea. OPPO A6 5G, same concept but faster, cooler and better online if you live on data, gaming and social apps. For a super budget phone, the OPPO A6 looks like and feels surprisingly grown up. It's a bit heavier than many budget phones, but in a good way. It feels solid, not hollow. More like a tool you can rely on than a free telecom phone. You get a flagship-style metallic camera deco, a smooth integrated frame and lenses with an AF coating to help resist fingerprints and tiny water drops, so you're not wiping the camera every time. The colors also feel more premium than the price. Sapphire Blue, Mate with a blue-green gemstone-like shimmer, Sakura Pink, soft pink with a subtle moving cherry blossom effect. Up close, a lot of budget phones look obviously plastic. The OPPO A6 is one of those that actually looks more expensive in the hand. One of the first things the OPPO A6 does that most budget phones don't, it actually handles rough conditions. You're getting serious protection here: IP66, IP68 and IP69, plus full dust resistance, with the body sealed using silicone rings, glue, foam and waterproof membranes. In real life, that means rain isn't a drama. You can wipe it, rinse it and move on. Dusty jobs, kitchens, workshops, delivery rides, it's much more at home than a typical cheap phone. It's not indestructible, you can still break it, but comparing to the most phones at this price, the OPPO A6 is simply less fragile. A budget phone that doesn't make you nervous all the time. What it lets you do, not just mAh numbers. Battery is where the OPPO A6 really stops being just another budget phone. You can get it with huge batteries up to 7000 mAh, and even the smallest versions are still above the usual 5000 mAh. In real life, that means you can get a full day of heavy use, maps, social apps, calls, video, and still have charge left. On the bigger batteries, OPPO's tests show up to almost 30 hours of YouTube and well over 16 hours of navigation on one charge. Push video calls into the 10-13 hour range in their lab conditions. In short, this is the kind of phone where you stop checking the battery percentage every hour. With 45-watt SUPERVOOC, even the 7000 mAh version goes from 1% to 100% in around an hour and a half, and the 5-minute top-up can already give you enough standby to comfortably finish the day. around an hour or more of calling, or enough YouTube and Maps to cover a commute or delivery run. The battery is also designed to stay above 80% health after years of charging, so it's not just big on day 1, it's planned to still feel usable in year 3, 4, 5. And both of the 4G and 5G A6 support reverse wire charging, so your phone can act like a mini power bank for earbuds, smartwatches, even another phone or tablet in an emergency. It's a budget phone that ends up saving other devices. This is another area where the OPPO A6 quietly over-delivers. On paper, it's a 6.75-inch HD Plus LCD, up to 120Hz refresh rate, and up to 1125 nits brightness. In real life, that means you can see the screen in strong sunlight for maps, chats, and photos. Scrolling feels much smoother if you're coming from a 60Hz phone. The special part is how the touch works. Splash Touch keeps the screen responsive even when there are water drops on it. Your hands are a bit wet or oily. No extra mode, no toggle, you just use the phone in the rain, after washing your hands, or while cooking. Most budget phones freak out when they're wet, this one doesn't. Then you have glove touch. You can still use the OPPO A6 while wearing winter gloves, leather or work gloves, rubber gloves, even some waterproof cases. So, if you're a rider, warehouse worker, on-site or in a cold climate, you don't need to keep taking your gloves off just to answer a call or check maps. That combo bright screen works when wet, works with gloves, is something you almost never see at this price. Both versions of the OPPO A6 run on ColorOS 15 with Oppo's rendering and Trinity engine underneath. In simple terms, apps open quickly and feel responsive. Animations stay smooth even when you swipe around fast. There is one-tap refresh logic to keep things running well over the long term, not just in the first few weeks. The 5G OPPO A6 then pushes this further with a MediaTek Dimensity 6300 5G chipset, UFS 2.2 storage and a vapor chamber cooling system. That combo lets you jump between WhatsApp, Maps, Ride apps and music with fewer slowdowns. Game longer without the phone getting too hot. Download, upload and stream faster when 5G signal is good. On top of that, the 5G model adds AI Link Boost 3.0 and AI Game Boost 2.0. Link Boost tries to pick up the best network in weak signal spots and keeps calling and online games more stable. Game Boost plus better antenna design and sweaty hand touch tuning helps keep frame rates smoother and touch more reliable even in heat. So, the simple summary: OPPO A6 4G, good enough for daily social, media and navigation. OPPO A6 5G is one to pick if you care about gaming, heavy multitasking and stable data in tricky network areas, audio and everyday tools. There are a few small features that make daily life easier. Ultra volume mode boosts the speaker and earpiece volume, so you can actually hear calls and videos in traffic, markets or noisy offices. Turbo Torch gives you multiple flashlight levels, bright for walking in the dark, soft for finding a seat in a cinema, or buzz without blinding people. Outdoor Mode 2.0 prioritizes the app you're using and manages heat, so during summer deliveries or long rides with maps and music, the phone is less likely to lag or choke. Individually, they are tiny things, but together they make the OPPO A6 feel much more ready for real life. The OPPO A6 isn't a camera flagship, but it's reliable for daily use. You get a 50-megapixel main camera and an 8-megapixel front camera with a depth sensor for portraits. In real life, daytime photos are sharp enough for social media. Portrait mode does a nice job separating you from the background. Selfies can be gently cleaned up with a portrait retouching without looking fake. The smart part is all the AI help. AI Eraser 2.0 removes unwanted people or objects. AI Clarity Enhancer sharpens cropped or zoomed photos. AI Reflection Remover helps with shots through glass. AI Unblur rescues slightly blurry photos. Dual View Video records front and rear at the same time for vlogs and reactions. Plus, features like AI Studio and AI Smart Image Matting 2.0 let you play with styles, group photos and cutouts. So the camera doesn't just rely on hardware, it uses software to turn almost good into good enough to post. Software and security. On the software side, the OPPO A6 runs ColorOS 15, which gives you smooth animations even on a budget phone, long-term fluency protection on higher storage versions, tested to stay smooth over years, theft protection feature that make it harder to wipe, resell or steal your data if the phone is lost, or dialer for better caller ID and spam detection. Google Gemini built-in for AI help with explanations, translations and ideas. It's not just Android with a skin, it's tuned to squeeze as much as possible out of a budget hardware. So what is the OPPO A6? It's a super budget phone that lasts much longer than usual on a charge, can charge your other devices, stays bright and usable outdoors even in sun or rain, works with wet hands and with gloves, handles rougher environments more confidently than most phones at this price, gives you enough camera plus AI tools to fix everyday shots, and in the 5G version adds stronger performance, smarter networking and better gaming stability. It doesn't try to scream flagship killer. It quietly says, I'm budget, but I'll still be alive when a lot of other budget phones aren't. Thank you for joining the exploration journey of the OPPO A6. Until next time, stay groovy, stay curious and never sell. See you on the next one.